it's me again. It's video 3 of trying to invest in 100 crowdfunding projects. Projects I know absolutely nothing about, and if I like it, and it meets my little checklist here in the bottom left, I will write a really tiny £1,000 investment on the spot, and then offer to help any of the founders, whatever help I can provide in helping them close their round. Because I like it. My goal with this is to try and help founders and investors, particularly crowd investors alike, understand where credibility can be won or lost in a pitch. It's easy to do that when you're having a chat, to give them that feedback, but no one ever gives you the feedback when you're not in the same room. So here we go. Again, third time, Crowdcube. Let's have a look, see what they've got. So browse opportunities. I don't go by popularity because don't invest based on hype. That is one of the most stupid things you can possibly do. Let's go somewhere in the middle. I'm only interested in UK at the moment. Here we go. Well, it's exceeded its target. There's no reason not to invest. We're going to go here. PinPoint. All right. So these are my things in the bottom left. Let me just do their elevator pitch and then we'll go from there. PinPoint's mission is to optimize urgent cancer referrals through its AI-driven ding, 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 ding blood test for cancer detection. Oh, Theranos. By leveraging machine learning and NHS data, PinPoint is designed to help doctors accelerate a patient's route to diagnosis and treatment and ultimately helps their lives by ensuring timely and accurate cancer diagnosis. What a mouthful. Okay, this is going to be a very emotive crowdfunding pitch, which is probably why it's overfunding. I don't know, but because it's emotive, NHS, election time, you can get protest investment. That's a thing. Fuck me, a valuation of £25 million. What the actual fuck? Okay, so a few things. Now, getting any form of NHS data is near impossible. So if they genuinely have NHS data to create a machine learning model, that's good. And I know NHS do ventures. They have, I think it's called the NHS Venture Innovation Lab or something like that. I wonder if they're part of that. That pre-money valuation is fucking mental. It is just mental. So, raised a total of 6 million funding from grants, equity investment, and Innovate UK. Okay, so how much of that is actually investment? Because grants don't add to the balance sheet. This is a big misconception from startups. Like when you raise a grant, if you get a grant, say you get £1 million worth of grant, founders would be like, oh, my company value's gone up by £1 million. It's like, no, grant is R&D money. It is not balance sheet money. When somebody invests, that is balance sheet money. Okay, so backed by NHS England. All right, CEO selected as a fellow of the NHS Innovation. No, there you are. Okay, the problem. Early detection of cancer significantly increases the chances, obviously, yet, like most healthcare systems globally, the NHS is facing unsustainable pressure. Delayed diagnosis. We're developing, not developed, developing an AI-driven blood test. The PinPoint test for cancer. Okay, so like medtech will always have disproportionate returns. Like this is always going to be the case. They need to justify that pre-money. If they can't justify that pre-money, it doesn't really matter my checklist because I just won't trust them. Like there has to be a reason for that. I'm not against really high valuations so long as they're justified. But it can give disproportionate returns. Let me just, okay, let's go, can I 20x my money? Let's go straight there. I did that last time. I don't like to start here, but they've made a really stupid, bold claim, in my opinion. All right, so 1.63%. And their target raise is 400. My investment, 1,000. If there's EIS relief, the thing is, like, EIS only goes up to £5 million, and they're saying they've got £6.1 million funding from grants, equity investments, and Innovate UK. Now, how much of that is investment will affect whether or not their claim of getting tax relief is real. So let's have a look. Summary, key information. Dum dum dum. How much investment have they had before? How much investment have they had before? Valuation, tax relief, EIS tax relief. It says yes, but see, look. Just like this value, what the actual fuck? As of March, the company owed approximately, and it's £1.5 million in debt, alongside making a total loss of nearly £1 million. So it's 2.5 million in the negative from a balance sheet point of view. Oh, this doesn't look good. Funding, we expect the expenses will continue to increase, of course. Yeah, it happens. Investor rights, holders of A shares are entitled to voting rights. Okay. All right. So there's no key information about prior raise. Let's see if it's in the pitch deck. This is so important. This is just so important. FAQs, discussion has. Funding strategy and exit, regulatory pathway. Come on. It's such an obvious question. Justify the valuation. Come on. You're 2.5 million in the negative on your balance sheet, and you're saying the company's worth £25 million right now. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, valuation is a dark art. You don't really value a business on its revenue today. Like, when you venture invest, you're taking a gamble that the value of those shares will dramatically increase. And in my case, it must go up by at least 20 times after accounting for dilution. The largest investment is 150K. How much prior funding? Use of funds, investors. We have rate. You're not answering. Probably the Crowdcube raise forms part of a wider round in which the company has already secured 253,000 prior to this point. So before they went live on Crowdcube, they had 250K, of which the largest check was 150K. Who? Okay, let's go have a look in their deck. See, I haven't even got to my fucking checklist. This is embarrassing. Yes, I understand the problem. You have a blood test that can have detect early signs of cancer. Obviously, does it work and change behavior? Like, I've got to see the academic research here. Development timeline, where are we? Okay. 250K private investment. Prototype to NHS, positive response. £1 million private investment and a 300K grant. They got a 1.5 million continuity loan. This will be as part of the pandemic. Acceleration funding. It's probably equity funding. There is absolutely no way they can justify this horrendous valuation. Just no. Oh, this is painful. Respectfully, anyone who's investing at this and that valuation is never going to see their money back. Let's do an example. Okay, let's just say, for example, this become it could like exit via a SPAC, which is where a company is formed to take it into the stock market. It can be bought by a Pfizer or whatever. Most of these things don't work from a business point of view. It is the biggest lottery known to humankind when you start doing medtech investments. But let's just assume, yes, there's 30% tax relief, which basically means my investment is £700. I get 0.0041% in equity. I'm expecting massive dilution because it's medtech. Let's just say it's 90% dilution. That's because I'm not going to invest in future rounds. Well, I might invest in future rounds, but let's just assume I won't. Let's just say they get really lucky and get a $500 million, 500 million exit. My ROI is still 1.76. Anyone who's invested in this is a fucking moron. I shouldn't swear. I'm sorry. It's just stupid. It's just simple maths. Like, that is the most ridiculous valuation I've ever seen on a crowdfunding project. Ever. Oh, it's dead to me. Absolutely dead to me. Burn this one to the ground. Thanks very much.